Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Harris. I'm here with Osteostrong Bakersfield, and welcome to another stretching session with Osteostrong. Today I'm going to show you 4 stretches, 4 exercises that can help with shoulder pain. If you're dealing with any shoulder pain or experiencing any shoulder pain, you can try these out at home. But before attempting any of these, please make sure you reach out to your general practitioner. Make sure everything is okay before you do any stretches. We want to make sure everything's fine, everything's ready to go. And if you get the okay from your general practitioner, please feel free to add these 4 exercises into your stretching program. The first one we're going to start with is called the slouch to correct. So as you can see here, I'm sitting on the edge of the table here. You want to give yourself a little bit of room so that your arms have a place to fall. Your arms are going to end up falling in between your legs here, so you don't want your legs to be too close, or you don't want your legs to be too far either. Just a good natural space in between here just to give your arms a place to fall in between for the slouch portion of the slouch to correct exercise. So what you're going to do is start here. You're going to stand with a nice good posture here. You can see me from the side. Good posture. And all you're going to do is what it says in the exercise. Slouch down. Not too much of a slouch, but it should just look like this. A small slouch, bad posture, and then you're going to correct your bad posture with correct. So the slouch portion looks like this. The correct portion looks like this. Essentially what we're doing is teaching our body to correct our own posture. A lot of our issues come from a lack of good posture or the presence of bad posture. So in other words, we want to slouch down and then correct it. Slouch down and then correct. When we correct, make sure we have good posture. Try not to overextend as well. We don't want the overextension of the good posture. We want the normal posture, straight up and down, trying to keep the spine nice and tall. Slouch and correct. This one can be done for about 10 reps. You can do about 3 sets of 10. If after 10 feels like enough, feel free to stop after 10 reps. You can move up to 2 sets if you feel like it, 3 sets, eventually, continue to progress over time. The next one we're going to do is called the scap pinch. So the scapulas, what we're going to do is once again stand up nice and tall, and we're going to pinch our shoulder blades back together. So what I like to do is put my hands here on my legs and allow my elbows to move backwards and my scapulas to pinch together. So if you see from the front angle here, I start from here, pinch the shoulder blades backwards, hold it for a second or 2, and then let the hands slide forwards again. When you slide your arms back and pinch your shoulder blades together, avoid your shoulders coming up and shrugging. We don't want the elbows to come back, the shoulder blades to pinch, and then the arms to rise. That won't accomplish what we're trying to accomplish here. What you want to do is keep your shoulder blades down and back. Trying to create those good postural muscles again. So sliding back, holding for 1 or 2 seconds, and then back. This one should be done for about 10 reps, holding for a couple of seconds each time. If 10 becomes too easy, feel free to add another set, and as you progress and get stronger and more flexible and have more mobility in your shoulder and thoracic area, feel free to add more reps as you progress. The third exercise is called a pendulum. So for this one, we're going to be standing on this one. And what you're going to want to do is have a little bit of a lean over here. We don't want you to be all the way leaned over like this, just so for the sake of keeping your lower back in a good position. So what you want to do is lean over just a little bit. You're going to let that arm hang, and we call it a pendulum because it's going to swing in a circular motion here. Notice that my body is also moving along with it, and that is not just a circular movement of the arm. If you're having shoulder pain, this can actually be a detriment to you if you decide to just start moving the shoulder without using your body in it. So for me, since I don't necessarily have any shoulder issues, this doesn't bother me. However, for someone with shoulder pain, make sure you use your body with it and kind of allow your body to slowly but surely add some momentum there with the gravity of your arm. Should feel pretty good. 10 in each direction is a reasonable amount. You could stand up in between, shake it out, use the other arm, or if you're only working on one arm, that's fine. But make sure we use our body to create the momentum. Pendulums is the third exercise. The fourth exercise is going to be called shoulder flexion. So what we can do with this one is, once again, standing. If it feels more comfortable for you to sit down, that's fine. However, from a standing position, we're going to be able to have the full range of motion necessary. You can even go further beyond 0 degrees. So you want to start here and simply take the arm, flexion. As you continue to get more strength and more mobility, you continue to go higher, but try to keep it as slow and controlled as you possibly can. Start from the 0 degrees and go up high. From the front angle, you can see it this way. Have the arms all the way here. Shoulder flexion, slow and controlled. Slow and controlled on the way down as well. We can keep it in what is called an I formation. If you're working with both arms, the I formation looks like this. In the shape of an I, that's the reason it's called the I formation. We can do in the shape of a Y, shoulder flexion. And another common formation is the T formation. All forms of shoulder flexion in different shapes. So once again, we have singular I, we have bilateral I, we have singular Y, we have bilateral Y, unilateral T, and bilateral T. Shoulder flexion. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's edition of Stretching with Osteostrong. My name is Tyler, Osteostrong Bakersfield. Thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you soon.